This movie will show you how to write all the code needed to get your robot following a grey road on a green background. You will be able to use most of it, but you may need to adjust it if you have plugged your sensors into ports that are not A0 and A2. And the numbers you put in your if statements will probably not be 500. You should have already tested your sensors and have these numbers written on your robot. First, in setup, we need to set pins 13, 12, 9 and 8 all to be outputs. This is done using the pin mode command like this. Then we need to set the speed control for both motors to full speed. This is done with the analog write commands like this. In this example, pin 11 controls the speed of the right motor and pin 10 controls the speed of the left motor. Next, we actually need to turn the two motors on. The right motor is controlled by pins 12 and 13, so we write digital write 13 high and digital write 12 low. The left motor is controlled by pins 9 and 8, so we write digital write 9 high, digital write 8 low. This now gets both motors moving forwards. So now we've finished the setup and we go into the main loop part of the program, which is where we use a couple of if statements. If analog read A0 is less than 500, A0 is the left sensor, and if it goes less than 500, it is moved on to the green. So we go analog write 11, 180, and this will slow the right motor down so that the robot can get back on the road again. Else, analog write 11, 255. This sets the speed of the right motor back to full speed again when the left sensor gets back on the road. Now we have to do the same thing for the left motor. If analog read A2 is less than 500, analog write 10, 180, else analog write 10, 255. Put a final bracket, and that's the end of the program.